Small RC cars are just awesome fun to drive and they are just excellent gifts. But you know, there are a lot of different ones on the market and I must tell you, I've bought them all. So I've bought myself a forklift, we've got an FPV racing car, we've got a battle tank, we've got an excavator, another forklift, we've got an RC boat, we've got a submarine, we've got a battle tank, So guys, in today's video we're going to have a look at all small RC stuff. So we've got some excavator, dump truck, forklift, race cars, submarines, boat, and well, we've got a lot of stuff to look at. So these should be all like 1/64 scale, so I'm really looking forward to these small things. So playing with those is just awesome fun. But also if you're looking for a gift, one of those could be the gift, you know, because gift season is coming up. So let's start with the excavator. So when I saw this on the pictures, you know, I thought I must have this one. So let me unpack this one and so I can show you that. And here's the excavator, guys. Just look at it. This thing really looks awesome. We've got some rubber tracks sitting right over there, the on-off switch, a USB-C charging port, and the bucket. Just look at this, guys. And size comparison. So this is the excavator, and this is just a normal pen. Just look at the size, guys. This thing is just awesome. And here is the remote. The remote just looks very, very nice. So we've got a couple of buttons and some fake areas, but you know, the appearance of these is just awesome. So inside the box, you will find the excavator, the remote, obviously, we've got the USB-C charging cable, and we've got some instructions. But let me install some batteries and show you when it's on. So we can go forward, we can go backward, we can turn left and right, and obviously we can control the bucket. Just look at it go, man. This thing is just awesome. So let me show you all the functions. So we can go forward, we can go backward, and it's fully proportional. So when I push the throttle stick a little bit forward, it just goes slow. And when I yank it all the way forward or backward, it goes way quicker. So we can turn, obviously, and we can activate the bucket. So now it's full, and if you want to empty it again, then you need to reverse the button as well. But you know, this thing is really awesome in my opinion. Just look at it go. I really like this small stuff. But you know, we've got the dump truck as well, so let's unpack the dump truck. And here's the dump truck, guys. Just look at it. This thing also looks awesome. And this one even have got some headlights. I really like that. But one thing I must show you. Just look at the steering, guys. We've got fully proportional steering with this little thing. You know, that's just awesome. Also with the throttle, we've got proportional throttle as well. I am really liking this stuff. So yeah, the bucket can be raised up and down. The bucket, or how you call it, load bed. This thing is just awesome. So let me show you this up close. One thing what I really like about these small things, guys, it is fully proportional, and that's just amazing. So normally with smaller stuff like this, you know, it's just full left, full right, full throttle, and that's basically it. But this one is fully proportional, and that's just amazing. And just look at all the actuators, or how do you call those things? Yeah, the movements of these little things. This is just very nice. But you know, we've got a lot of other stuff to look at as well. So yeah, let's unpack the next one. And here is the next one I want to show you guys. Just look at it. We've got two miniature battle tanks. And let me tell you why we've got two of those. Because we've got a laser game built inside these little things. So you can shoot each other, and when the other one is hit, then it will be demobilized or something like that. But we will find that out in a bit. But let me turn one of those on and show you all the functions. Because these little things are just awesome. Oh, and we even have got some sound. Let me see if we can turn off the sound. Yeah, so we've got a sound switch sitting right over there. So now we don't have got any sounds. And oh, look at it, guys. We even have got proportional throttle again. These things are just awesome. And even proportional steering. Yes, this is just very nice. So we've got two top buttons right over there. And then you can control the turret. Yes, man. These things are just awesome. But let me put those on the table and show you all the functions. Like I mentioned, we've got fully proportional steering and throttle, and that's just awesome in my opinion. So that's just very nice. But another thing, like I mentioned, we've got a laser game built in there. So when I shoot one of those, it should do some funny things. And here it goes, guys. So let's shoot it again. Oh yes, I hit it again. So the other one, is it still mobile? Yes, that other one is still mobile as well. But these little things are just awesome fun already. So let's shoot it one more time and let's see what happens. So shoot it again. Oh, it hit it again, guys. Oh, it's still mobile, so I'm not sure how the game works, but maybe it's just when it hits, then you have got only a couple of seconds, then you cannot move it or something like that. But you know, these things are just awesome in my opinion, and yeah, really worth the money. So like I mentioned, I will put a link down below to all of these little things, but let's put those aside now and let's have a look at the next one. The next two I want to have a look at is a submarine and a small RC boat. But look at the submarine, guys, the packaging is all broken, so I'm really hoping that the submarine itself is all functional. So let me unpack those two and then I will come back to you. So guys, it seems that the submarine is still in one piece, but only the top part has been broken. But you know, this thing really looks awesome and the build quality feels very sturdy if you ask me. So the bottom part of the case is also the transmitter and it's like the stand for the submarine itself. So it runs on 4 AAAs, which you need to supply of your own, and the end antenna can be stored underneath here. So if you want to turn on the submarine, it needs to hit water, and we've got 2 little contacts sitting right over there. But when you make your finger a little bit wet, it should work, and yes, it works. So we've got a very tiny prop sitting right over there. Do you see that? So the steering prop sits in there. Yeah, you probably cannot see that, but I will show you that in a bit. And if you want to go up and down, we've got 2 buttons sitting right up there, and it moves that little white piece right in there to go up and down. But I will, just wait a couple of seconds, and I will show you that in real life. But now look at this boat, guys. This is just very, very tiny. So this is the tank and that's the boat. It's very small, but compared to the boat, the props look quite big, and yeah, I'm looking forward to driving this boat. So it came with the remote, with the batteries already included, so that's a good thing, a little USB charger, and with the ball game and some spare props. So let me prepare some water and show you everything in the water. So guys, here we have a bucket of water, and the first one we're going to test is the tiny RC boat. So currently it is off, but when it hit the water it should turn on. And does it do that? Yes, it does. So yeah, when it hits the water it turns on, as you can see. So this is the full speed, so we can turn this boat around. Oh, it can stunt. Do you see that, guys? Well, this is a funny little boat. So we've got a high and a low rate. So obviously that's low rate and this is high rate. So it's not the fastest, but what do you expect of a tiny boat, guys? This is just only, I don't know, 1/64 scale or something like that. You know, this could be fun if you have got like a swimming pool, for example, or in the bath. So yeah, it's a funny little boat. But now let's have a look at the submarine. Alright guys, now it's time for the little submarine. So here we go, let's put it in the water and see what happens. So the transmitter is turned on, so let's go up and down, let's see what's happening. So now it should be all the way up, and let's go down now. Oh, here it goes, guys, it's on the water. Let's go forward. Ooh, it goes quite fast, I didn't expect that with this little tiny prop. And let's try to turn, let's see if that is going to work. Well, turning seems a bit difficult. Or, oh wait, it was hitting the sidewalls. So, you see the little prop in the rear? So that's for the turning part. So then we can turn up and down. And let's go up a little bit. Let's see how that works. Oh, it goes all the way up now. Oh, it's just barely above the water. Just look at this, guys. Just like a real submarine. This is such a fun toy, you know, when you're sitting in the bath or in the swimming pool. Yeah, this is a funny little thing. Let's go down under the water. Here we go again. Go up a little bit. Yoo-hoo! Well, I must say, I didn't expect it, guys, of this little submarine, but it's fully functional. It goes up, down, left, right, all that you want from a little submarine. So, yeah, until now, this thing is awesome. So, let's remove all of this, and then I will come back to you with the next box. Alright guys, the next one I want to have a look at are those 2 forklifts. Why did I buy 2? Well, there were 2 available, so I bought them both. So let's unpack those and see what's inside the box. Here they are, guys. What do you think of them? Well, I think that these things really look amazing. Just look at them, man. So these are just like the real thing, but only shrunken into the 1/64 scale. Well, scale-wise, I don't think that this is really 1/64 scale. Just comparing to the excavator, for example, you know, the excavator is just tiny compared with the forklift. So yeah, scale-wise, it's not really there, but it doesn't matter. These things really look awesome. So we've got some metal parts all around this thing. So all the yellow parts are made of metal, and that's always a good thing, and even the forks are made of metal, and that's the same story with this one as well. So yeah, already turned on the transmitter, so let's turn on this little one and the transmitter as well. So here we go, first test drive. Ooh, here it goes, guys. Ooh, let's go up and down with the fork. Oh yes, these things really are amazing. Just look at them. So yeah, let me turn on the other camera as well so you can see all the functions. So guys, let's go down and let's see if we can pick up one of those pallets. So the fork is all the way down, but now we should steer it so it can pick it up. And yes, oh, only one fork in. We have to adjust the forks a little bit, otherwise he cannot go under there. So it's a bit fiddly, but yeah, you know, we can manage to do that. Oh yes, it's almost in there. Yes, and yes, here we go, guys. Here we go, upwards, upwards, upwards. Yes, can you see that? It's going upwards. Oh yes, I'm really liking these little things. So let's put on the boat on the little pallet and see if we can lift this little boat. I'm quite curious about what it can lift, and it does a good job, guys. Just look at it. It's lifting the boat. Can it lift the other forklift maybe? So let's move this one around. Let's see if we can lift this one up. That would be great. And all the way down, a little bit towards there, underneath, a little bit down again. And shove it in there and upwards. Yeah, no, it can't do that, guys. It can't do that. Well, it's almost lifting it, as you can see. Oh, it tipped it over, it tipped it over. You know, let's try this one now. Oh, this one has got sound as well. And we've got some lights. Just look at here, guys. We've got some tail lights and we've got some underneath lights, or however you want to call those. So let's try to pick up this pallet now. And so we need to steer a little bit. And here we go. Yes, it's underneath the pallet. And here we go. Let's go upwards. Yes. Ooh, this one is way more quick than the other one, guys. Just look at it go. I like this one even better now. Let's try to lift up the little boat. So the little boat is on top of the pallet now. Oh, sorry, not forward. Oh, let's try it again. Sorry, guys. So here we go with the little boat. Let's go upwards with ease. Do you see that? Let's see if we can manage to pick up the other forklift. That would be funny, right? But I think that the weight is a bit too much, but still, you know, we're going to try that. So the fork's all the way down, a little bit forward, a little bit steering now, and yes, it's like under there. Yes, it's totally under there, and let's move it a little bit so you can see it, and let's go upwards. Ooh, no, you see it's tipping over. But let's see if I just lower it down, and if I just hold it at the rear, if we can lift it. And here we go. Wow, guys, just look at it. It's lifting this. Wow, this thing is just powerful. But let's see if this one can lift the other one as well. Let's turn the sound off. So let's, yeah, swap those two. Oh, I'm losing the fork currently. But let's see if the other one can lift that as well. So all the way here. Oh, it's turned off. Okay, it's turned on again. So let's go down with the fork. You see, this one is way slower. But let's see if this one has got as much power as the other one. So just put it under there, and let's go hold it here, and let's go upwards, and no, guys, so this one isn't as powerful as the other one. Do you see that? Yes. Okay, so this one is not very powerful, but the other one is very powerful. Just let's do that one more time. I'm just loving those things. So already I'm planning, you know, just put some weights at the rear of this one, and then you can lift some other things as well. So it's under there, and let's go up. Do you see? With ease. So yes, we've got two forklifts, and yeah, this one is the trashed one, and this one is really nice. So, you know, yeah, let's put those aside and let's have a closer look at the other cars now. And here we have a very tiny drift car, guys. Just look at it. This really looks lovely in my opinion. And we've got some lights, I think. So yeah, let's power everything on. So we've got a very funny transmitter, but this is actually pretty useful. So when you open this top part, then you can store this little RC car underneath here. And well, it should hook underneath there. And oh yes, so here you go. So it protects the car a little bit. So that's a pretty funky thing if you ask me. So let's turn everything on. So we've got an off switch sitting right over there. And someone right over there. Okay, so here it is, guys. We've got some headlights, we've got some tail lights, and it's totally non-proportional. And well, the steering maybe a tiny bit, but not really if you ask me. So yeah, the throttle and steering isn't really my thing until now. So the buttons, so we've got some speed buttons and we can turn the lights on and off. So yeah, nothing really fancy, but I don't know, you know. I think I paid only like 20 euros or something, 20 bucks for this thing. So don't expect too much. So I'll put the link down below so you can check it out for yourself. But let me put it on the table and show you all the functions. So the steering isn't really proportional, and I think that's a bit of a downside. I would like to have seen it made proportional just like those two, you know, but it is what it is. So does it drift until now? Yes, it goes all over the place. As you know from me, I'm not a real drifter and I have no clue how to drift. So previously I've reviewed one with a built-in gyro and that went okay-ish. But you know, drifting isn't really my thing, but it also comes with some rubber tires, which yeah, can be useful if you just want to race around a carpet or something like that. But you know, drifting isn't really not my thing, but it seems that this car does it okay. So, you know, yeah, let's throw this one and let's go to the last one. And here we have the last one for today, guys. And this one is an FPV racing car. And this one is made by W Toys or XK, just how you want to pronounce that. And I am really looking forward to this little thing. So inside the box we have not much. So it's totally empty almost. So we've got a little tiny car with an FPV camera on top of it and a USB cable, and that's it. So probably we have to download the app. So let me figure that part out. And then I will come back. So guys, everything is connected. It was a bit of a struggle and you really have to know how to connect this little thing to the Wi-Fi. And yeah, let me show you that part first because it was quite tricky and I used the internet to figure that part out. So when you open your Wi-Fi, then you will find the car right over there and you have to connect it with a Wi-Fi. So you need to enter a passcode and the password or the passcode is all these digits. So when you enter those digits, then you are able to open the app and connect everything and then you are ready to race. And everything is functional as you can see, and the camera quality isn't really that bad if you ask me. So everything is clearly visible and yeah, I really like that so far. So controlling the car, you've got a couple of buttons sitting right over there. So when you enter the menu, or then you will have like the throttle and the steering part right over there, and you can do it one-handedly as you can see. So, almost off the table. So, yeah, quality-wise, the camera is pretty nice, if you ask me. Yeah, did I expect more? No, I did not. Just look at it, guys. So, let me show you that here. Do you see that? So, the quality is all fine, if you ask me. And it's a bit tricky to, drive one-handedly. But let me kind of go slowly. Is that possible? Yeah, so here we go. Let's turn it a bit. Yeah, well, maybe it's the table as well, you know. It's quite difficult to drive on such a small table. But yeah, it's functional and it even got a gyro built in there. So yeah, overall, this car is pretty fun as well. Especially when you have some sort of racing carpet, for example. Then you can just drive around. And yeah, until now, I really like this thing. The only negative thing that I have to say about this is that you have to do the controls via your smartphone. So yeah, you don't have got a separate controller. But it is what it is. But you know, let's wrap everything up. And then I will come back to you with my final thoughts of all these little toys. Alright guys, there you have it, all 1/64 scale toys, and I really like them all. But you know, the boat, this one is a bit lacky in my opinion, but the rest of them, I really enjoy driving those things. So the other thing, the scale wise, so everyone is 1/64 except for the two forklifts and this one. These are a little bit too big in my opinion, but the rest of them are truly to scale and I really like that. So the tanks are just awesome, the construction materials, you know, I just like them all. But about the forklifts, there's only one to choose and that's this one for thraft. So this one performed way better than that one. So yeah, this one is way more powerful than that one. So if you get one of those, I really suggest to get the thraft. So all of the other ones, you know, if you want to have fun with your kids or by yourself, you know, just buy those. You know, if you want to have a good present to give away, just buy one of these and I guarantee you they will have tons of fun. Alright guys, that was it for today. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel. If you got any questions or suggestions, leave a comment below and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.